Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a very special week in OOR. It is, of course, the Boosted Mobile OOR Bathurst 12hr, and we have got a couple of ripping races planned for you tonight, and also we've got a little thing called a shootout. So it is the start of a very special week, as I was saying, in OOR, and of course this is all for our Lord and Saviour, our, well, bloody hero, in my opinion, the one and only Malik, who, as most of you know, is requiring some life-saving surgery, double lung transplant. So there's going to be a GoFundMe that it is going around. I encourage everyone, even if it's $1 here, $5 there, please donate as much as you can. Malik is an absolute one of the best people in the world. So any help that anyone can do would be greatly appreciated. I am Sean Muller, of course, and joining me is the one and only Jade Mondinello. How are you, Lufty?
Oh, I'm very, very well tonight and very excited for this weekend. My own team making it into the top 10. But what I'm more excited for is tonight's community event. We've got the M2s and the Porsches on track. It's looking like it's going to be a lot of fun. I've done my part in donating, and if you donate tonight, you can also set some challenges for our drivers.
Exactly. So we've got, a couple of fun things organised in this race. So basically, if you donate, you can add weight, you can remove weight, you can throw in a quali ban, you can make them drive in chase cam, especially for those guys that do have their own streams as well. Highly amusing. I'm watching a couple right now as we speak. I don't like to sort of promote, but if you do get a chance, everyone, jump over to JC's stream. It is quite amusing to watch. So it is the M2s tonight, and of course, the most beautiful car in the game, the wonderful Porsche Cup 992 edition. and of course 15-minute qualifying session, but a few of these drivers won't be going anywhere because they're serving a quali ban. So my latest sheet here is Dylan McDowell, Lucas Keys, Jamie Comboy, and one Filippo Bakita won't be going anywhere.
That's right. And there's some very, very quick drivers as well, so it'll be interesting watching them make up some pace from the back. We do have old Porsche Cups, new Porsche Cups, and the M2s out on the track, which is an interesting mix to say the least. So qualify is going to be messy anyway. Then we have Nathan Monks, our current leader of Split Blue for this season of our Sprint Series, driving in a Porsche Cup, just taking out the charge for this group on the qualifying. What are you thinking of the results are going to be tonight? Maybe a little bit of chaos?
Oh, absolutely. There were a couple of drivers actually sweating this. They wanted to get in the lobby early so they could get a prime grid slot and everything like that. I mean, imagine sweating a community race, seriously. But yeah, go on, make a prediction, Loopy, I dare.
Crash first time around at where we're looking at right now, right into the dipper.
Oh, nice. That's what we like to... Yeah, well, that's definitely... I reckon we're going to track his jammed. 100% we're going to get track his jammed.
Look, it's a community race night. As much as there is still some penalties being brought in, it's a little bit more loose and chill, but we still do want some form of good racing. So hopefully not too much chaos. But we've also found out that 14 cars have already got ballast added or taken away at the moment.
Excellent. And apparently, from what I've been hearing as well, they can have ballast and added and taken away at a certain point of the track, which just adds a bit more spice. Imagine taking 40 kilos out of a Porsche Cup car over the top of Skyline.
Oh, that's going to be dangerous. I can't wait to see Lucas Keys get 40 kilos of ballast added in as it does go over Skyline. That would be hilarious.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. So it's $5 for every 10 kilos. So if you want to see Lucas Keys get punished, and we all, come on, let's be honest, all enjoy that. Jump on and get involved. And of course, there is a QR code up on screen for Neale's GoFundMe. Make sure you do scan that if your QR codes are your thing. And of course, a big thank you does go to our sponsor, Boosted Media, for this weekend. Big thank you to Will Ford over there at Boosted Media. Go check them out. Fantastic sim racing content. And I'll tell you what, I'm just excited to get this underway. So pumped for this week. And hey, first race, Porsche Cup cars, how can you go wrong?
Yeah, look, we love the sound. They sound amazing. They do a lot better than the M2s. I'm a personal hater of the M2s. So it'll be nice to watch those Cup cars go around and hear those amazing sounds as they zoom around the track.
Exactly. So we've got a 1 hour race tonight, our community event. So this is 1 hour. It's more for content and just to have a bit of fun, and that's what it should be all about. But of course, then it gets serious, and it is, of course, the top 10 shootout that is going to be taken around 9 p.m. this evening, Australian Eastern Daylight Time. 10 of the absolute quickest drivers in OOR with Bathurst to themselves for 2 flying laps. Doesn't get any better than that, in my opinion. So make sure you do stick around for that. And of course, make sure chat. A big hello to everyone in chat. Hope you are all having a fantastic Thursday. And of course, big hello, Neale. Hope you're well, mate. Keep fighting, you good lad. And hello, Crispy Bacon, Ferox, and all the usuals. Breno's in there as well. So make sure chat pops off as well. We'll be very active, keeping an eye on that this evening. As we are still looking at Nathan Monks here. Talk about some TV time for Toto. He'd be loving this.
Yeah, I bet he goes back and watches all the races he's in just to check if he's in there enough. But he is on I believe that's his first flying lap, so we'll see what time he's going to set there. Is it going to be enough to beat Gobby? Not yet. That is a 2:07, which is, the Porsche Cups are not as fast as these GT3s around the track. They do have a lot of straight line speed, but they're a bit slow up, coming up the mountain and everything. So Gobby currently with a 2:04, currently in the lead. And there you got Chris Taylor.
Lunchy.
Oh, jeez. What is
wow,
that?
what's he done here? So the peak wheels already, and that's the older Cup car as well. So there's 2 ticks. I'm trying to see what's on that. I don't ever want... That is a collage of all collages. Katy Perry, we are getting... Oh, it is Katy Perry. Well, there you go. Here, Lunchy Raw.
That is... That, yeah, look, that's... I don't even know what to say about that.
Well, I think it is Katy Perry. I'm pretty sure that's yeah, it is Katy Perry.
Yeah.
I can see Perry for life. So Lunchy's a secret Katy Perry fan. There you go. Heard it here first.
Oh, that's a livery and a half, but I don't think I want to see that. It's almost worse than Bab's sprint livery at the moment.
Oh, sorry, that's Chrissy Taylor. I was Lunchy. Where am I going? It's Chris Taylor. That's even funnier. Chris Taylor's one of the. He's one of the. I'm trying to remember. It's off the top of my head. I'm a bit rusty this evening, but I will fire up. Let me come back to you on that one. I know a story about Chris Taylor, but I'm trying to remember it. Here is Gobby. Now, Gobby is taking minus 40 kilos, I believe, as well.
Yeah, which that's going to be somewhat helpful, but I do believe there are some people set out to make his race a little bit bad, so we'll see how long that lasts.
Oh, wow. Oh, you know something we don't?
There's just a few people that I've been talking to who are set out on making his race very, very difficult. Same with a few of the others as well. I know there's some challenges that are going to be heading at least Jamie Conboy's way, as well as Lucas Keys is going to be getting a lot of fire sent his way. There's actually quite a few people here who I can see are absolutely going to get everything put against them.
All in the name of good fun. So it's actually really nice track temp though, 21 degrees out there. That's perfect conditions for some fast laps. So just Gobby lead the way from Godfrey, McDonald, Taylor, Brooker, Monks, James. Our Monks pops up there into 7th, who's running the red plate as well. That is an absolute piss take right there.
What's it? Drums just... Joshua Holmes doing his thing. That is, yeah. 2:03 currently our fastest time. Gobby in the lead. I mean, I didn't expect that. I know he's a fast driver, but I didn't think he was that fast.
Wow, bit of shade there already from the comms box there from Loopty.
Of course, it's gold.
Here is my good friend Joshua Holmes in the 24 in a Porsche Cup around the mountain. If that is the quickest way to my heart. And there's a test. We are testing. See, it's all part of the fun. This is what I mean.
Better to get the kinks out while we're in the
exactly.
Race rather than
Couldn't agree. It is.
Currently on Gobby in the Porsche, still currently the fastest lap with a 2:03.6. I'm going to guess that was an out lap or a very bad lap with a 2:09 there from.
Oh, that is not where you're supposed to park.
Still a green flag from the stewards though, so that's interesting. I guess past that point it is green, but
you know, it'd be really funny in this race, actually. It is an hour long, and like a shower just midway through it, just out of nowhere.
I wish ACC had those setting abilities where you could just
be amazing.
Mid-race. Just absolutely make it flooded in a matter of seconds.
Or even half the track, like flooded, and then the other half dry.
Oh, that would be 10 out of 10. I would watch a race like that.
Because it'd be like, do you take wet tyres or do you take dry tyres? I mean, so many options.
Yeah, that's something to consider. Now, I heard that there was a little argument going on about the Bathurst, some of the corner names, about where some of the corner names were. Do we want to talk about that just a little bit?
Not yet, because I'm still researching, but yes, there is a bit of, well, what's the word? Conjecture? Some of say Griffin's Bend is the first one. It is, look at this. Hang on, we'll just keep an eye on this here, because this is line astern here, in qualifying, mind you. We're going to go 3 wide down the straight. We're going to do a bit of a block. Yep, we are. Australia Post holding up someone. What a surprise.
Is that both of the Australia Post cars together as well?
It is.
Of course, 7 to 8 business days per delivery, or per lap, as we should say here.
Wonder how Gobby felt about that. I reckon they'll look coordinated there, I reckon.
I can imagine some French swearing going on currently.
French swearing? Oh, the classy style French
Yeah,
of swearing.
But it's not enough. I'm pretty sure he is still up at the very front. But here we got Hignett in the BMW, the M2, which is in the current other Oz Post delivery, the white one, holding up not really anyone at the moment. So pushing along the track. There is only 3 minutes and 45 seconds left of qualifying. So don't know how long it takes an M2 to get around this track though. So that could be 1 lap, 2 laps. I don't know.
Well, 2 laps, you're being very optimistic there. The M2, yeah, I can't stand the thing. I'm just going to be honest, I hate the thing.
They're pretty crappy. I'd rather bring us the MX-5s, the next one, please.
So we've got 3 minutes remaining and then we will get underway for a race. And of course, if you do want to see one of these drivers you are looking at on screen at the moment, I was actually talking to Mr. Hignett just before we came live on air this evening, and he's sort of done a bit of a sneaky little ballasting where if you do want to adjust ballast on Mr. Hignett's car, it is going to cost you $120, which I like. It's inspiring, and he is absolutely throwing that thing around as he comes down the mountain. That's nice to see that the BMW can actually do that. I might try that next week or sometime and see if I can two-wheel it down the mountain.
Oh, and just think about it as well. If a bunch of people put $20 in each, they could get it down very quickly, back to plus 40 kilos.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's all
give that Benjamin may grow.
As it is all for a good cause, I think it'd be worth it in the end. Might chuck my own $20 in there just to help it get closer.
Now, also, is my latest. Oh, that is not the line. That's really not the line.
Oh, so many cars are going to flip. I forgot about the M2.
Oh, it's going to be glorious. So we've got also JC, Gobby, Mungsy, Jared Ellis and Lukey Johnson all running in chase cam for a lap. So again, price of admission. You ever drove chase cam before, Lukey?
I have tried. I wouldn't say successfully, but I've definitely tried. Usually ends with me spun out before I even reach the mountain.
I've never tried chase cam. On Gran Turismo I have, but not on ACC, so I don't want to. No, I couldn't do it. Helicopter view, though, I'd like to try.
That one I feel like would be fun until you get hidden by the trees.
Yeah. The Nordschleifer would be, that'd be a nightmare.
Look how raised up that M2 is, though. It kind of looks like a monster truck compared to the Porsche. Surely that's on like a higher springs than normal.
Wonder if a few drivers have done that. Just wound some really crazy wild setups in these things.
Well, they don't get used often, so you wouldn't have many setups ready for them. So even coming out to them, you wouldn't have like the best idea of what makes these cars tick compared to some of the others. Because at least the Porsche Cup has some similarities to the Porsche GT3s.
Well, yeah, correct. They're, they got slicks, they got aerodynamics. Now they're pretty much a watered down GT3 car. But these M2s are basically a production car that's turned into a bit of a race car. And BMW's M division, oi, nice, baby, nice. As he gets right out sideways there.
Yeah,
and that is qualifying run and done, as well as the timer ticks to 0.
Some people still out on their laps, it seems, but won't be long before they're all finished unless there's M2s. Oh, there's Gormley, also known as the track limit king for he always gets a DT, so I wonder if he'll be able to do that tonight.
Is that drive-through for track limits at Bathurst? That's, I tell you what, if you're doing that, yeah. Oh, there's one.
It's very possible with him. Or the other option is he flips his car a few times tonight.
I have no doubt we're going to see some flippage.
Just look how unstable it already looks, just touching those bumps. It looks like it's ready to go on two wheels at any moment.
Of course, that's a lovely livery though, with the magnificent Farmers Union iced coffee on the side. Got myself one right here in front of me, and it tastes absolutely glorious.
Never had one myself.
What? You've never had a Farmers Union iced coffee?
Never had a Farmers Union iced coffee.
So, see the door on the left there, Loopty? That's the Combox door. If you just want to use that on your way out, mate, that'd be great. Cheers, thanks.
I will get myself one eventually.
Wow. I'm still in shock about that. All right. I know. What is going on?
I apologise.
You all heard that chat? Pile up, pile in. All right. We've got a race actually about to start as well. Look how many are on the grid. Wow. That is amazing to see. Thank you so much to all the drivers for the support. That is incredible to see. Really puts a smile on my face. Awesome stuff.
Oh.
And look at some of the names as well. And look at how far they're down. Oh, this is going to be glorious.
I'm seeing some names that I haven't seen here for a while as well. I know Jay Sweeney hasn't been racing for a little bit. There's a couple others in there I can also see who don't race too much at the moment. So it's good to see some back racing hard, and here to support the event as well. Oh, look at those. A lot of people
Wow.
negative 40.
So, yeah, we've got a feud here with a negative. Who's got the plus 40? Is that Munchie's got? Yeah, it's Munchie. Yeah, Toto's got plus 40. Up the top of the grid. Get wrecked, Toto.
So, definitely deserved, being that it is Toto, but can't wait to see a few of those other names start to get those plus 40s.
Well, that's the thing. That's the part I'm looking forward to, is the live ones that come in live. Because they change the card, significantly.
This is going to be interesting. Especially, I believe there is Porsche Cup starting behind the M2s, because I'm pretty sure some of those who were disqualified, or most of them, were Porsche Cup drivers. So, yeah, only two M2s that were disqualified, while the rest were Porsche Cup. So that's going to be interesting for them to get past all of the M2s, at least by the end. A lot of that will have to be done on the straights, but again, it's going to be a difficult track to do a lot of passing out, especially that many M2s.
Well, the thing with the M2 as well is you can get a bit, frisky with it racing-wise. So poor Porsche Cup's got to come across the top of the mountain. There's got to be M3s everywhere, or M2s everywhere. Yes, I can't wait for this. This is going to be absolutely mean central.
I am very excited. And once again, after this race, make sure you do stick around, as you will have Sean Muller and I believe Hobbsy here to commentate for the Shootout, which will be another interesting event straight after this one.
Yeah, certainly looking forward to that. We'll get our serious face on for the Shootout. In my opinion, it is the greatest thing in motorsport, a shootout. It doesn't matter what track. It's just, it's the best thing to watch, to call. Looking forward to that. But what are we expecting here? I have absolutely no idea.
Yep, and the people in the chat are believing we're going to get more than 12 metres past the starting line. I'm thinking maybe 3.
3, you reckon? Okay. I reckon Hell Corner. We'll get to Hell Corner, then and then it's all off.
You know what? That's fair enough. I mean, got that name for a reason. And after doing many public lobbies at Bathurst, it's definitely Hell Corner.
I will say though, the race director's got the time of the day absolutely spot on. 6 a.m. at Bathurst, nothing, sun rising over the top of the mountain. Oh, glorious. JC in the pits there. And a quick shout out to JC, just a quick one. Poor bloke had a horrible accident yesterday. He's, really banged himself up pretty good and proper. Big thumbs up to him. Hope he is doing all right and on the road to recovery, mate. And and he's actually still here driving with one arm. So huge effort from JC as well. So get along, jump on his stream, go and have a watch. He's always good value. And I am really intrigued to see how he goes this evening.
I mean, did you just say his team name? Who drives this POS of by choice?
Yeah.
And then McDowell also starting from the pits. His team name is Punts and M2. So that's going to be very fun for them two coming out of the pits. Probably the best choice for this race, at least for tonight with the variety of cars. But it is going to be some quality multi-class racing for the community race. We are heading down Common Rod Straight, getting ready for our start. I believe they will be doing they're lining up side by side now.
Here we go. So a mixture of M2 CSs, 911 Cup cars, old school and new school. About to go around the mountain for 1 hour. And of course, with live penalties, which you can help and donate towards Neale's GoFundMe. QR code is on screen. So please, everyone, if you can, doesn't matter how much it is, all of it is greatly appreciated. But let's get this. Well, I'm even scared to call it a race. We'll get this cars going around a circuit underway. Oh, look at that. What a view that is, though. Never gets old, that.
Yeah, it's definitely beautiful. Do you want to call it?
Oh, why not? Warm up the lungs.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Bathurst, Porsche Cup cars. Any better? I don't think so. And it's going to be Gobby leading away from Holmes, Alice Monks, Godfrey and McDonald are your 6. And then Taylor, Scarney, Brooker and Elaine there's a head off now down towards Hell Corner. Oh, it looks all very tidy up the front. We'll just keep an eye on the background there because that's normally when the carnage will happen. But everyone's got through Hell Corner extremely cleanly. What is going on here? Wow, I did not expect that. They're all playing very nice here. This is unexpected. I think it's about to kick off though because look up the front here. Is that Holmes trying to go in the outside there, Lounge style? Not a lot of grip out there, and that's left him vulnerable. So head up towards the cutting. Super tricky in the Cup car, especially on cold tyres. Oh, we've got a car there just off of Griffin's Bend. And another one off there. Looks like one of the M2s. Back up the front. So they slide their way and slither their way across this beautiful bit of tarmac. Ooh, that's a wall. Through McPhillamy. One of the greatest spots in the world to watch motorsport. And they plunge over Skyline now. Down through the S's. Then through the dipper. Some cars can get 2 wheels off the deck there. Then down towards the stupidest corner in all Australian motorsport. Forest Elbow. And then down the longest straight in Australian motorsport, Conrod Straight.
And to think that this is just the first lap of the race that has gone so well, and I'm not going to try jinxing it now, but they have managed to pull off a lap 1 that has been very, very clean, going 3 wide, some of them through Hell's Corner. It is going to be beautiful as they do come down through the chase. Getting a bit looser. Who's that? That looks like McDonald in the yellow Porsche right there. Pushing hard, obviously trying to fight, and these beautiful camera angles coming from Glenn. Thank you very much for doing the camera work tonight.
As their first lap is completed and in the books, it is, believe Gobby still leading away. We're looking at Lucas Keys here at the moment. Well, we were. That camera, go back to that camera angle. That was amazing. Really like that one. Yeah, look at that. That's a great camera angle. That's fantastic.
Oh, there's a yellow.
Oh, look at this. Oh, great timing. Oh, the dive bomb central there. And still, everyone's circulate. Oh, someone's in the pits already.
I think there's been a minor accident at the chase. I'm not too sure what's happened. It looks like at least one going into the pits, but the rest seem to be doing all right and going around. But for a lap one at Bathurst, that was very, very clean and good to see. It looks like some of those Porsche Cups are making their way up through the M2 field now as well. Probably going to be trying to fight to at least get ahead of them and then maybe make up some time and catch up to those already doing the S's of the mountain.
So riding along here with T-Mac at the moment. He plunges down through the S's. Nice gaggle of cars up the front here. Alice leading away from Gobby, and then Holmes, Godfrey, and then T-Mac, and then Taylor just behind Bonks, Scarney, Brooker, and James A10. Whoa, that's an interesting line there from McDonald. Probably not the optimum line. That might compromise his straight line speed a little bit, so we'll be susceptible to a pass from behind there from Taylor. But what a glorious sound this is. Oh, nothing. Oh, so good.
Just listen to those Porsche Cup cars. They're some of the best sounding cars, especially in this game. I genuinely don't know what can beat it.
Completely agree. And comments like that will get you back in my good graces, good sir.
Even if I haven't had that coffee milk yet.
Exactly. Wow. So I've just got word through Pip started third last and is up to 10th. Of course she is. Oh, to 9th now. Why not?
Yeah, why not be that fast? That is extremely crazy. I'm guessing... Oh, and Key's also someone who started right at the back with that disqualified field. Also right behind Burkita, just pushing through. Very, very well done by those Porsche Cup. And it looks like almost all of the Porsche Cup cars, not Porsche, all of the Porsche Cup cars are past the M2s. I'm just trying to see now. No, there's still maybe a couple stuck in that traffic.
Cobby's got to drive through. Now, I wonder what that was for. That has been a donation because there's no way you're getting a track limits penalty here at Bathurst.
So that's our first of the
nice
drive-through ones given by donation. So that'll be very well one that we've seen live on the track. So that's very, very fun. Maybe we'll see a few more as we go through. I'm assuming as Lucas Keys does push on, he's
you know what?
Going to get
I was just going to say, you know what's even more depressing about this performance from Lucas? That's the old Porsche Cup car as well.
Yeah. Oh, and JC has also been hit with the drive-through penalty.
Wow.
For these M2.
Cop that. Just adds a bit more salt.
But Lucas Key's doing that kind of stuff. Oh, Lucas Key's doing that sort of stuff in the old Porsche.
We are checking and checking. We are checking. Race control is working.
And Jared getting the fastest lap with a 204.547, currently in the lead since Gobby had to do a pit, but T-Mac's also looks like made up a few positions. I don't remember T-Mac being second.
And we're getting word through as well that JC has to do his drive-through without using his pit limiter. That's brutal.
30 in a minute. Odds on.
Oh, whoa. What do we got going on here? That's not where you want to go through. That's Lukey Johnson taking the very optimal line through the chase.
That is an esports line if I've ever seen one.
It is. There's more grip out there. Didn't you know that?
Found out now. We'll try it tomorrow. And
yeah, don't try it Saturday. I wouldn't recommend it.
But he seems to have the car under control now, not taking any more esports lines. Hopefully he stays off the grass down the straight, doesn't want to have a little spin.
Lukey's one of those GTR enjoyers, so
I've noticed the grass here is a lot, I'd say, less bumpy than some other tracks.
So we've got plenty of time as well, and it's almost like we're waiting. Oh, what's going? Oh, here comes JC. So cannot use the pit limiter. Has to do this all by throttle.
Will he make it through without a penalty? We are going to find out in just a second, because he does approach. He's keeping it.
Can he keep it under 50? Higher stakes this. You think sprint racing's intense? Oh, I think he's done it. He's done it. Oh, give the man a clap, ladies and gentlemen. No, he got it. No.
They've cleared the stop go 30.
Cleared. Oh, nice.
I mean, that's fair enough. It's harsh.
I like it.
But
the fact he tried, the effort was there. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll give it to him. That was a decent, considering he didn't have a pit limit or anything. Well, that's fair enough. But what he does have now is a lot of angry Porsche Cup drivers behind him.
Yep.
He got the first place right on his bum, followed by a lot of others. So this is going to be an interesting blue flag. You've got one-hand driver JC leading a whole bunch of the fast Porsche Cups.
And I'm sure they'll be, nice and patient, and he's doing a great job, actually. He's staying out of the way here. This is some high skill operating.
This is going to be the most interesting part.
Oh, that was close.
Let's see how they do coming down here. It looks like they might give him that room he needs. The M2 obviously not being the best car to get aerodynamically down, so it's not going to be able to move as quick, but you do see them giving that little bit of patience and pushing through at probably the best moments they can.
Oh, how did he pull that up?
And JC...
Well, that was very well done.
Yeah, no, that's well done on both parts. JC really holding a good line to stay out of their way, and the Porsche Cups being able to get around him at the right points without causing too much chaos. And there is a yellow flag in the S's currently. Looks like they've RTG'd.
Well, that's a shame, because we always like a cheeky replay. Oh, around the outside, if you don't mind. Thank you. So it's all, yeah, I still feel like we're waiting for something to kick off. It's just still very nice and everyone's being friendly at the moment, but surely something's coming.
Been way too calm. Sure,
it has
something
been.
Happens. One of the cars are going to crash at the front of like a pack of other cars, and it's just going to be absolute carnage. Not that I want that. And there's another car dead just before McPhillamy, which I believe was that Solomon Park?
It is, yep. And look at that, that's the 5 it is.
Yep.
Oh, there we go, yep. That is, oh wow, that reminds me of Bathurst 1987. That shot right there.
Sitting the wrong way, maybe.
A BMW sitting the wrong way. Yep, that is Bathurst 1987 when the heavens opened. And it was a BMW sitting in that exact position.
Look at those lights flickering as they're definitely not connected properly anymore to that car.
And Foster's going to be brave here and go, you know what, I'm not returning to garage, but this is not optimal.
Surely that's almost a meatball for that car. You could barely get it to turn right.
Oh, right in the middle of the track this time. Come on, you can do it. There we go.
Yeah, that
wow.
car. Look how high up it's sitting in the pits there. Oh. That was some of the fun. Oh my gosh, there is a lot of yellow flags.
What is going on there?
Is that a safety car called? I'm guessing that would be from the donations.
Safety car has been called, by the looks of it. Yes, I got that. Burn.
That is brilliant. So whoever put that one in, thank you very much. Makes it for tighter racing again, meaning more chances for certain. Oh, there's JC.
What is going on there?
He decided to unlap himself, so he's going to zoom down the grass.
Well, that's one way to unlap yourself.
That's brilliant. Gonna push around. I wonder if they're restarting on this, or are they going to wait for the other cars at the back? No, because they look like they're also going similar speed, so maybe everyone's been slowed down at their current position.
But we have bunched up the field, all in Porsche Cup cars, and there are some quick operators here, so this should go down well. And JC now, look at him. He's got a clear track.
And it does look... Yeah, it does look like they're off again. Maybe?
Oh, no. They're still going.
They were very prepared to start going, but... Oh, there's another M2 coming flying around. Oh, yep. Race control just letting us know that safety car has been deployed. Again.
Look, race control, just have to wake up a little bit, you know. It's early. I get it. First race of the weekend. Bit like the commentators, we've got to warm into these things, Loopy. We don't want to go too early.
Yeah, we've still got a whole 12-hour race to get excited for, which, as I imagine, everyone is very excited for. So be looking forward to that content. I believe it is a 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. race in AEDT time.
Certainly is, yes. So 10 a.m. on Saturday the 15th, we will kick things off for the Boosted Media Bathurst 12-hour, brought to you by OOR. And of course, this race is for the one and only Malik. So get around it. It's going to be an absolute rip-snorting race. Pretty much 50 cars on the grid, which is an amazing turnout. And some of the numbers will go over and throughout the race, and of course, throughout the top 10 shootout as well. Quite staggering with laps completed in the classification server. I was just poring over some of them today, and yeah, really interesting numbers. But I'll give you one just straight out of the bat. So my time back in my first Bathurst 12-hour got me in pro. This time around, my time I would scrape into Pro-Am. That is ridiculous.
Is that a 201 or a 2 flat?
So that's a 201. A 201 gets you into Pro-Am.
Jeez. And this time it's only 59s and 58s to get you into pro, and that's not even all of the 59s, I believe, to get you into pro. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, unbelievably, the pace is just off the scale good, but also just the improvement throughout the whole field. Incredible stuff.
Yeah, we have a 59.9 that is 15th on the classification. A team that got an average of 59.9 is 15th. That is insane how close that field is. And then,
we're getting word that the safety car is going to include a joker lap through the pits. Now we're talking.
Oh, this is... That's going to be interesting coming out of the pits. Everyone's going to be pushing for a fast time. Hopefully we'll see some SG30s coming out of it.
Safety car is coming this lap. Look at the M2s though. So from what we can gather, and this is what we've seen the evidence, the Porsche Cup cars have been told, yep, you've got to sit behind the safety car. But the M2s have just been given free rein.
I think that's fair.
I mean, to be fair, a Porsche Cup car safety car lap's probably quicker than the M2 at full noise, so...
Yeah, well, we're watching, as we've still got a cam on JC, it looks like another M2 has caught him, and he's pushing along through the mountain as they're going through Conrod Strait, about to go through the chase. So we'll see how close he can get to him before their race starts again.
Looks like they're just starting to speed up now and get organised. We'll get this race back underway.
Oh,
but here they come through the pit lane. Now, let's see how many get a drive-through.
If there is not at least one, I will be very disappointed.
Come on, chat, how many? I reckon at least 2.
Is these M2s at the back going to have to also join in on this drive-through? Because JC's screwed if he has to go through again. And here we go, they're back underway.
Go, yep, full race speed. If they serve their big drive-through, I don't think I've ever seen that.
That was beautiful.
Was very well executed by everyone.
Still holding it very clean, not trying to curse it at all, but we have had a very, very clean race so far with only a few incidents, a lot of self-inflicted deaths, but they're holding on strong. But this is where it does all come back together because they are again close. So all the Porsche Cups pushing fast again, M2s following suit. We will see how well they do coming into the S's again. At full speed with all these Porsche Cups bunched up together.
All right, here we go. Here comes the sweatiness now.
Ooh, see that bounce before he came into the S's?
Yep. It was all fun and games, but now that they're all sort of here and everyone's just sorting themselves out, yeah, the sweat factor's just going to get turned up a little bit here, I feel. Oh, it's all fun race. It's a fun race. Yeah, come on, guys. He's a race car driver. Seriously.
But also remember, it's Bathurst. It's the track that all want to be racing on. So everyone's got a little bit of experience here, whether they hate the track or not. It's probably one of the most sweated tracks in the oceanic regions.
Oh, not one of it is by far.
And there was a yellow flag.
That is interesting.
T-Mac off of the track.
It was.
And there is some minor issues going on, but that's fine. T-Mac off the track lost quite a few positions there.
So it is. Look at Ellis. He's just leads the field, safety car, and now just drives away.
Josh Holmes probably happy to take second, especially with his getting the purple lap. So he is going to be going very, very quick. I like that. The next $50 donation for a safety car, we will make them do all a pit DT with no limiter. So if someone wants to take that off,
$50, come on. We can all, I reckon, all few of us could pitch in and get that. That would be glorious.
even out of the playing field. Oh, and here we go. The Porsche Cup's passing another M2 through the mountain. This is always going to be dangerous, no matter the situations, but it looks like they're all handling it quite well so far. But this is where it will become dangerous going through the S's. I don't know where the M2's gone in that situation. Oh, there it is.
Well, no, it's still there.
Holding up a little bit of a line of Porsches, including T-Mac, the one who went off the grass last lap.
These M2 drivers are doing a great job. I thought we'd see a lot more. It is early, but...
Don't call it now, there's still 38 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I may have gone a bit too early there.
Oh. As we are kind of all hoping for a little bit of rain at Bathurst for the...
Oh, here we go.
It's looking dry here tonight, which is very, very good for these drivers.
So, Mr. E. Montulli in chat, how much do I have to donate to make someone do a full lap in whatever gear they cross the start-finish line in?
Whoa!
Ooh.
Joshua Holmes almost dying there.
That's
coming out of the corner. What is that, Mark's corner?
I reckon that's a $20. Yeah, $20. I love it. Now, see, in the Porsche Cup car, that'd be actually more painful than the M2.
Yeah, the M2 could get away with that easy if they're sitting in third gear across the start finish.
Exactly. You do the whole lap in third gear. The Porsche Cup car in third gear. Ooh. Oh, Holmesy. Oh, slide. Nice.
And a DT put out for the car number 772. Who is driving that car?
That's Alice. That was our lead car. Get absolutely wrecked, Jared Ellis.
So who was that we saw go there? That was Chris Taylor and Josh Holmes. Josh Holmes losing a little bit. Chris Taylor going towards that.
No, that's not. Oh, that's a massive accident. Oh no, Chris Taylor's gone.
Oh no. Oh, Chris.
Yep. Yeah.
Hitting the wall at T2 and then smashing into the back of Jared Ellis. They're right there. Oh jeez. We have got another
safety car's been deployed. Yeah, because it was in the fence. That's magnificent. Oh.
Did he get extra kgs through that corner or something? Because he just went flying into the wall. That was great. Oh!
Oh no! Under safety car. Oh dear.
Spinning on the straight at Bathurst. Under safety car. This is funny.
That's Callum. Oh dear.
Bilko wondering how much it is to put JC in the lead by 2 laps. I don't think we can do that unless we give everyone like 7 SG30s.
Now, did we read last time if the safety car gets deployed again, they're going to do a drive-through, but they cannot use their pit limiter?
Yep, I believe that was correct. So this will be very fun.
Oh, hang on. The Farmers Union BMW, I don't think got the memo. I know they're holding the BMWs up now. Oh. Yep, here we go. Oh, this should be good.
Yeah, this is certified a bunch of SG30s.
I'm calling at least 10.
How's that pit exit going to go, though, with a M2 right in the midst of all those Porsche Cups?
Mark Mitchell does raise a very good point there in chat. Don't you mock spinning on a straight, loopty? Considering if you do spin on a straight, it is called a loopty.
But mine was on the safety car.
Oh, that's the yellow car is definitely speeding. There is no doubt about that.
Here comes an SG30 for Jared Ellis.
Ellis, oh, again.
Team not getting one, surprisingly. I'm guessing maybe the blue Porsche was actually going a bit slower.
Jeez, they've all done well here.
And that's almost all of the field out of the pits and only one SG30 coming out of it.
Oh, they're sweating this hard, aren't they?
There's a
Oh, Ricky Johnson, drive through, cop that. Up Squires, yep. SG30. You'll be coming through again, young fella.
These are the last few drivers completing their pit drive-through. Chris Taylor also with a drive-through.
Oh, get wrecked, Chris. Oh, that's brutal. I mean, it's bad enough he's got to look at that livery and now he gets a drive-through.
Yeah, especially after a crash like what he had.
Yeah, when he was the innocent party.
But now we have a new race leader and Bukita all the way up in second from third last. Josh Holmes in the lead currently. So the race has done a bit of a switch. But now we've got all of the sweaty people up at the front.
Josh Holmes in a 24. in a Porsche leading a race. No surprises whatsoever. Apparently the driver behind, though, is a pretty quick operator, I've heard. But this is old Cup car versus new Cup car, so this will be a nice little experiment to keep an eye on. So it is Holmes from Bakita, McDonald, Keys, Scarney, Addleton, Monks. Nice work, Scarney. And it's got to be there in that tier 8 at the moment.
No Bentley to save Josh Holmes from any slipstream here today, so Josh Holmes is going to have to use his actual driving skill rather than Bentley's power.
They just joined. You are watching, of course, the Boosted Media Bathurst 12hr, brought to you by OOR, the race for Mullock, and this is our first event for the weekend. This is the community event, and of course you can donate for penalties, for weight, for drive-throughs, for safety cars as well, live, so you can affect the race, which is always very exciting. And of course, QR code down there below on the screen, make sure you do scan that, and that'll take you straight to the GoFundMe page, which last time I checked, we're at around $7,300, which is a huge effort. Super proud of this community already. They make me smile every day, but we've got way bigger fish to fry, and a big thank you to everyone who has donated so far. Definitely is going to make a massive difference.
As we did see while you're talking to Aiden Squires entering a wall, surprisingly, the I Can Quit wall, which is just there on the exit of the cutting. That's
very good from you, Luke, by the way.
But yeah, he's also got a DT running around the track. We got, how do you say this name?
There's Lewis Cugley, my former teammate back in the $1.50 days. Good to see him back.
Oh, and Squires entering some more walls.
Ooh, that's
this is
not
a dangerous point.
Oh, wow. That's something we definitely don't want to see on Saturday. That's a real pinch point in the mountain.
And a very close battle between the M2 and the Porsche of T-Mac here. These M2s not really wanting to give the space to the Porsche.
We are halfway through. Keep pushing.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Okay, so fun fact, the grass does not work for an overtake. And we've also got another one dead at Solomon Park. Oh, no, not Solomon Park, over at Reed Park, sorry. Which is
we're getting word through that Lukey Johnson's pulling Chase Camp in VR. Impressive.
That's got to make you feel sick.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm already queasy thinking about that.
Austin McNeil trying for a switchback against the Porsche there. Unsuccessful.
Oh. Pete Chalmers. What's happened there to Pete?
That was the car that just was calling about being yellow flagged. That's looks quite damaged and driving a bit precariously at the moment. I'm wondering.
He's fine. He's got plenty of experience, Pete. Look at that. No worries at all. It'll buff out.
Not same aerodynamics it has normally anyway, so it's probably even got better aerodynamics right now.
Exactly. Look at it. It actually looks better.
Seems a few drivers playing ping pong balls tonight and getting a little bit of slide. Didn't realise we were in Tokyo for some Tokyo drift.
Now, does Pete drive through this or does he come into the pit lane?
That is a good question.
You drive through it. You drive through it, and it's fine.
Wait, was there a mandatory pit stop for tonight?
Yeah, there was.
Oh, I missed that. I was wondering why people were pitting. That makes sense. I knew I read that somewhere. My bad. I promise. As we find out now whether he's going to enter the pits, it looks like, yes, he will enter the pits to repair that damage, which is a decent amount. As
hang on.
He made it into the pits. That was almost a very close call.
Got right through that. Alice, Toto, and Gobby all did their third-person laps, or chase cam, and they didn't put it on the wall. That's kind of disappointing.
You kind of expect it with a third person, considering a lot of these people are so used to that like in-car view. So to get your braking markers and everything right, it's pretty dangerous. But Jamie Cobb now no longer a few laps down. He seems like he's actually caught up to quite a few drivers.
I've got an idea. You know that view that you press F6 and it's sort of right on the dash, but it's on the opposite side of the car?
That would be good.
Now that'll be a challenge. I want to see someone do that.
Give someone that challenge.
Looking at Richard Hopkinson on screen at the moment as one of the old school Cup cars comes flying past. And we're getting word that Lucas Keys is being nominated to do the entire next lap in 4th gear. That'll do his eardrums the world of good.
And he's in the old Porsche Cup as well, which
he certainly is.
This is going to be very fun to see as he does come around. So we'll see him go through 4th. He's going to have a very slow takeoff from every turn, and it's going to be a lot harder to slow down for some of these turns as well. So here we are. We're watching him in 4th, making sure.
TC offers. No TC, of course, in the Cup car. And for those sweats out there, he's running 4 ABS, 52 brake bias towards the front.
No, it's going to be slower than the M2s.
It is. 187 off the limiter.
This is going to be great when the other cars catch.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how the S's go, and same with the Dipper, as he is still faster going up this hill, the mountain, just a little bit slightly faster than the M2. I'm going to wonder if he's going to try to make a pass. He is.
Yeah, of course he is.
And then he's going to get passed by them again down Conrod.
Coming through McPhillamy. Great shot, that sun rising. Oh, we're just going to throw it down over Skyline. No problem at all. How much? Look at the speed he's carrying, though.
He did that way too easily.
Yeah,
but
and wait, yeah.
See how slow. He's kept a decent amount of speed going through there, and then it's just a matter of hitting its limiter and sitting there.
Get wrecked.
He was...
Here they go. Hey, imagine getting passed by an M2.
It's payback on the Porsche Cups. Oh, that was perfect.
You still got one corner to go. Got to stay in 4th. No cheating here, Lucas. Pressure's on.
And here he comes around the final corner for his lap in 4th. And
well done.
Very well done. So
very well done.
Actually going to be able to shift up as we see his first shift in a whole lap.
And also, just when he was coming down the mountain there, like seriously, yuck. Still quicker than us mere mortals.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it. Oh, and we've just been informed that Josh Holmes has been given negative 40 kilograms to keep Pip honest.
Ooh, there we go.
They are both in the pits at this very moment, I assume, to do their pit stop. Is that... They are inside of each other.
Look at that.
Oh! And there was a slide.
Hang on. Hang on. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is what negative 40 kilos does.
That was one way to come out of the pits. Look at this.
Oh boy.
Side-by-side action. 4 Porsches coming into turn 2 of the Mount Panorama. Cleans up. They're now in their line. It's a little conga line.
Down into the cutting now. This will feel really lively in Holmes's Porsche. I'll feel all right through here. And then right about now, it's going to feel wowee.
I'm waiting for somebody to accidentally push right to a turn.
Okay, showing the nose of McPhillamy. That's a bold strat. It'd be dicey through here.
Because while less weight does mean that he's going to be faster on the straights and in some spots, it also means that he doesn't have as much of that weight that you need when coming down for some of these turns, and the car is just able to get a lot more loose.
Watch this.
Even with that slight little... Oh, that is, yeah, the power of the
Brady Godfrey got himself a drive-through as well. Unlucky. And Lucas is currently leading. Of course he is.
But he's in the pits, so...
He is, haha.
There is a yellow flag on the corner. I'm guessing that's pit entry. Was that someone dying at pit entry there?
It looks like, yeah.
Number 617, I believe.
So Holmes now with his minus 40 kilos, he'd be feeling pretty good about himself. He'd be seeing deltas going, look at this, how good's this?
Until he gets that plus 40 back on him, unless they're wanting him to race hard. He's approaching some M2s now. Going to get more traffic coming up the mountain. It's looking like a very spicy field at the moment. A lot of time between these drivers as well, which can be taken in any second if you donate to the GoFundMe and for Neale, and you could provide some epic content for this race, such as DTs, adding weight, taking weight, and safety cars and all that jazz, all the fun stuff.
Oh, do you see that? Oh, do you see that? How did he hold on to that?
There is currently an 80 kilo difference between these two cars,
which is quite significant in a car like the Cup car. Now the gap's at 4.3 seconds. We'll keep an eye on. Let's see what Josh can do. Oh, it's down to 3.5. Oh, he's got the bit between the teeth there.
He is catching very quickly. Again, his cars are going to be a bit squirrely, but Pip's only just...
Oh, that's an M2. Oh, it's the rejoin.
They're not far off of each other now. It's going to lead to a very fun battle. For the moments, there is a battle. And then somebody's going to donate to take Josh Holmes' advantage away.
Godfrey's still going around, yet to serve his drive-through. Holding out to the last possible moment. Oh, here we go. This is a bit more spicy. Oh, wow, that M2 just got absolutely escorted. Get out of my way, little man.
I don't know if the M2 deserved that one, but pushing through, the M2 taking certainly a line through there. That is one way to get a DT for track limits on this track.
That was the Porsche Cup car basically saying, you do not deserve to be on this same bit of track as I do. I am hip and shouldering you out of the way.
Look, as much as I don't like the M2s, I also don't like the bullying of the M2s as much.
Great stuff. Love it.
But that is certainly F in chat for that M2. But we are back on Godfrey's. Should, I think, need to DT to serve as DT this lap, or he will be disqualified. So I believe he's going to go in now. Yep. And that means T-Mac, who is currently in fourth, will stay in fourth because he is a lap down.
Here's Pip.
Coming in to take first, maybe. Depends how fast this DT is served. Josh Holmes still not too far behind.
No, catching. Does Godfrey get out or does Pip get out ahead? This is going to be supremely close. I think Godfrey has held on, but he's going to have a very fast Paquita coming in. And Josh Holmes with his minus 40 kilos will be flying as well.
I'm just going to see that gap shrink quite a lot, but again, there is a lot of traffic coming up into the mountain, and it looks like Godfrey might have a better chance of getting past them all before the S's, meaning that Philippa and Joshua Holmes are going to be stuck behind all of that M2 traffic coming through the S's. Unless Godfrey's not able to catch up to him quick enough and get through, past them through the early stages of the mountain. Oh, that beautiful sunrise. Oh, they look like Godfrey was thinking about a send down there through the S's, but decided to not do it very last second.
Love this shot right here. Oh, I could just watch the. Oh, that is very as close as you like now. Hopefully that red one just stays on the outside. Beautiful. Josh is very happy. So we've still got 15 minutes to go. Plenty of time to create some drama.
I think something to consider is Pip has plus 40 kilograms. It's catching Godfrey, and Josh Holmes is really not gaining more than, like, as Peach said, 2/10 on a lap. Like, that is very incredible driving right there from Pip.
Yeah, you know Pip's off from this planet, yeah? Oh, and gets the fastest lap as well.
203 flat.
Yeah, no worries.
Faster than any of the qualifying times, I'm pretty sure.
In the older Cup car as well. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is getting... Here we go. Bit of bumping and grinding up Mountain Straight.
Oh, just barely hanging off of the grass. Goes for the outside line as they come in to turn 2.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, here we go. We've got someone who's joined us. He's the one and only Benjamin Hignett.
I'm struggling immensely out here.
Are we having a little trouble there, sir?
A little bit.
Wait. The cameras are struggling. Oh, there you are.
Wow. So we've got the let's sort of break this down. So we've got the hazards on for a start. That car looks like it's done 23 hours of Le Mans.
Well, on the first lap, I went through the chase, spun around, and then got smacked by someone coming through. I don't think it was on camera, though, sadly.
That is a shame. Also got Liam Hamilton as well.
Hello everyone,
Liam.
how are we doing? Hello.
Well, sir. You having fun?
Yeah, so far so good. I'm
He's
trying to drive
focused.
across the
He
top
doesn't
now,
want
which
to talk to
is
us.
difficult.
Liam Hamilton pushing.
Is my push to talk not working?
No, I can hear you. Well, I can hear you.
Oh,
Interesting. I was
there
going to say it should be.
No, I can hear him now.
Yeah, I
Okay,
get
perfect.
plus 40 kilos ballast on lane, please.
Wow.
That'll put me back at 0.
Plus 40 for everyone.
And we've
Yeah, it's been
also...
pretty good actually. My game crashed right before the start, so I'm doing a last to first challenge. I made up 10 spots in the first lap, and now I'm in 4th.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Pushing hard. That's really good.
And Luke, how are you popping along over there?
Luke Johnson.
Yo, how's it going? Yeah, just cruising along at the top of the mountain at the moment in 11th and hit the wall. But yeah, just dodging Porsches at the moment. Kind of in my own little
Safety
bubble.
car.
Oh, it's a safety
There's a
car.
safety car
Okay,
coming
just
out.
letting you know, yep, safety car.
It's alright, it'll take me 10 years to get to the front of the field anyway.
Oh, there's a car dead in the mountain.
Oh, that was spicy. There's 2 cars dead and I've got to dodge them. Ah!
Ready? I'm in optimum safe.
Don't hit me. Don't
Saving
hit
mode
me.
now.
Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Oh
This
my god.
safety car, they're restarting in double file.
It's double
Oh,
fire.
wow.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Someone really wants carnage.
Can't wait for the Porsche.
Can't wait
Stuck
for
on it.
this.
I've only got 16 litres on board, so I need a fuel save. So 7th gear time.
I've now
Ooh.
been overtaken under safety car, which is interesting.
We've got some fuel save maximum 100 going on here.
So, how do you feel your races are going at the moment?
Interesting. I really enjoy the safety car of all of this because it's actually put me back into the race.
Did you guys like doing the drive-through with no pit limiter?
Tried to overtake JC and he turned into me. Made me
I made up
I
2
could've-
positions for that.
I got DT, so no.
Oh. But this safety car is going to slow you all down. So this is looking like it's going to be a fun one.
Oh, I've
We
got
got-
Chris Taylor behind me for position as I go up Mountain Straight. He's in a Porsche and I am not, so this will be really, really interesting.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
I mean, I don't even know. Can the Porsches pass me under safety car conditions? I have no idea, but
You'd think not, right?
you'd think not,
If
but
it's
he's
for
going,
position.
he's going real quick.
I had someone try to do it and I overtook him again, so.
I think he's going to come past me. We're going through Reed. I don't know if I like this.
Oh, what was that?
See, the aim is to not crash, Luke.
Dear, oh dear.
Oh no, what's going on there? Oh, now that steering wheel is very bent. We love that.
Well, luckily, it's under safety car. Go get your car fixed.
And we didn't get it on stream at all. No one saw it, mate. No one saw it.
Nah,
Didn't
nobody.
even
Yeah,
happen.
totally. Didn't happen at all.
Nah.
Oh, wow.
This is fine. This is fine.
Oh, wow, you've gone the full chromies as well. Full dubstep.
How is the car handling with that much damage?
Left hand down, I reckon.
Right hand down.
Oh, no, right hand down.
Yeah, we got a nice right hand down at the moment, and I'm not going to blast over the hill because I did that last time and ended up miles into the sand.
I'm going to shoot my streak with getting no damage so far. I was about to end.
With a double fire restart, yeah, look, it's probably a safe bet.
Still a few of us on the mountain.
The field is very split still, considering it's.
There's dots everywhere. But this pack coming up, they're going to hit this pack, I reckon, at absolute full tilt.
Oh, this is not going to be a good start if this is. There
Oh,
is.
wow. That's not where you need to be. Oh, there's a couple off driving to
another one.
orange. We've got one spun off near the pit lane. Lovely.
This is terrifying.
Is that race start? It is. The race is back. Oh, that's an M2.
Oh,
As Chris overtakes me full position.
Oh, there's a Porsche just chilling on the grass there. Chris Taylor just flying up the field currently of M2s. Jamie Conboy making it around Hell's Corner right now. I don't even know who that other M2 is behind him, but closely followed by whoever that is. Someone in the pits.
We've got a few in the pits. Here we go.
And my
Back
game just crashed.
Oh, and we've got a crash game. Oh, dear. Ooh. Here is young Nathan Monks. He's got a clear track to himself.
Nope.
Oh.
He has a wall. It looks like everyone who we switched to ends up crashing, so switch to Lucas King. Need that man to crash. Oh,
Yay! Oh, you nearly had a crash.
Just curse everyone, guys. It's fine.
Oh, that'd be great.
No, problem is, Holmes too much of a professional.
Scotty.
Yeah, Scotty, here we go.
Will he crash on the kink? Nope. I like his team name, by the way. No, don't put me in the booth.
Look at Scotty.
It's like he's asking for it.
It's Bathurst, though. We all know Scotty just finds a little bit extra at Bathurst.
Yeah, he's put in the work. 5th place is.
Oh.
That's a red Porsche in the background.
Yep.
5th place is no joke here, especially among so many of these drivers. Got to be quick to be up there.
What's happening there, Ben? You're very quiet.
I may have just binned it following Austin. The first place.
That's a fair enough one.
Slight lean to the right going down the straight.
Wait, where did you pin it? Where did you pin it?
The cutting.
Okay, how much damage? I'm half a lap behind, I think, so we could be on for position here, boys.
28
Ooh.
seconds.
But he's not pitting.
Oh, he's not going to pit.
Oh, he's hanging it out there.
Strategy. I'm going to try and reach.
So what you're saying is I've got 5 minutes to catch Ben Hignett. Let's go.
Yep. And Austin McNeil currently in the lead for the M2s. Hignett, which means Hignett's in 2nd. So you got to put in the
Somehow.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
So the Oz Post lads 1 and 2 at the moment. Oh.
Are you sure this is safe,
Came up
Ed?
quick. Sorry?
Are you sure that's safe?
Nothing safe.
That's fine.
It's all under control. The M2 is definitely an easy car to drive, especially well damaged.
I mean, honestly, with this steering lock right now, it's just like driving my Rodeo in real life. Needs a wheel alignment.
You worry me, dude.
But you're pushing on, which is good to see. Still holding on.
Oh, slides it under the tree as well.
Just try not to crash again. Right.
Oh.
We tried.
All right, I'm back. Let's see how far I can get now.
Hey, look at this. This is a great bit of driving here.
Very clean there. Very
Almost.
clean into for a sailboat. Oh, no.
Oh no, oh no, there we go. Well done, Lukey. You got him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
90 degrees.
Well, I'm still a lap behind, I think.
This
Oh,
could be.
last corner. Oh, we got a yellow flag there down at Murray's. What's happened there? Apparently still on board with Benjamin Higgins, who is alive with us in the box as well. And we're watching him trying to drive with a lot of right hand down.
Oh, yeah, Josh Holmes no longer in 2nd place, now in 8th position.
Oh, he might. Oh, that's why.
Well, I think our curse from earlier, well, your curse from earlier worked when we switched to him. That's it.
There we go. See, we're slowly taking them out one by one.
Who is next?
This could actually be bad. I do have a black and orange flag.
Oh, well, that's not safe. You do have a lot of Porsche Cup cars coming around.
Good news, guys. I'm back out on track in 19th, not last yet.
That is
Oh, hang on, Brady. Oh,
Brady finding some grass, some comfort in the softness of the grass around Bathurst.
Oh, we're wheel to wheel. Liam Hamilton, if I spit his name out properly. We're wheel to wheel. How many laps down are you?
I don't know. I've done 20 laps. I'm a lot of places behind, but I'll take the slipstream anyway. Cold tires.
Okay, let's go. We gotta get Ben.
Currently 37th.
here we go. Teamwork now.
Yet another delivery car on the track.
Yeah, I back at that.
Can we get a shout out to Ozpost?
Watch out, that's Pip.
It'll be fine. She can go around.
That was friggin' scary.
Pip is certainly quick enough to make it around M2s.
Just the utter disdain in the way Pip just passed them then. Oh, hang on. Oh.
Luke, I think I saw it in the mirror. I don't think that was the line, bud.
This is the esports line. Don't at me.
Interesting. I haven't heard that one yet.
Esports certified.
Try that at the 12hr, you reckon?
Oh, 100%. If you want that extra half a second lap, that's the way to go.
Yeah, if you drive the
Rattle
Nissan,
on
you
before
know.
it.
If you're not doing it in the 12-hour, you're not doing it right.
Oh, Scarney and Addison going for position right behind Liam Hamilton. This will be brilliant through the king into the chase. We'll see how that goes.
This is so. Oh, and that is an esports line to behold. Another car receiving a drive.
Hey, Liam.
By the way.
I don't know if that was the line.
Pip. It's Pip right on. As the timer hits 0.
And Josh Oak also receives a GT.
That is savage. But content, and I'm all for it. Pip now. The pressure's our one. Can Pip build enough a gap to cover Scarney off?
That's what a nice 30-second gap that Pip's going to need, isn't it?
It is Pip. I'm just saying.
You're right. And there's always time for Scarney to crash. We did try to curse him earlier, but nothing came from it.
Oh,
Maybe
look
the
at
curse
this.
is kicking now. Look at this intense battle here between, who's that? That's Addison. Oh, speaking of Scarney, where's he gone? All the way down the 4th.
Well, Scarney's at a moment. There you go. Cursed again. We are on form.
I believe
Oh,
that's
so-
the battle we're seeing.
that-
Oh, Cobb's also
Yeah.
for him.
I'm nearly positive that blue Porsche ended up on the wall.
Certainly.
And rip to Luke. That was unfortunate.
Oh no! Oh no!
Pip will, no matter what, receive the, I believe it's a 30-second penalty.
As Chris Taylor tries to go down the inside at Skyline, I'm going to let him through because I'm not that mean.
Oh, and that was Addison in the wall, I believe, as well.
Yep, that did classic Porsche things right there.
They might actually open up the gap enough.
Oh.
I can't think of a spot any worse than at the top of the hill where I was just turned around.
So how was that experience for you there, Luke?
The rejoin was the scariest thing of my life.
Oh, there's more
wow.
cars.
Just finished the race.
Yep, there's the 30 seconds. I don't think it's enough to stay in the lead, but maybe in the top 5.
And I've been skewed.
Yeah, Scarney gets a podium.
Is that because of your damage?
I thought it would let me go because it said I had 1 lap remaining.
Oh,
Unlucky.
Oh, wow.
that was high speed. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Well, there we go. So that is our community race one and done. But for those who is worried about the result, it is going to be Gobby that takes the victory. And the top BMW, I have absolutely no idea.
Austin McNeil.
Austin McNeil, there you go. We didn't see him on stream once either, so
Did Benjamin Hignett end up making it to second within the M2s?
On technicality, I got DQ'd because I had a black and orange flag.
So,
it's
no.
fine.
Yeah, it's a no.
Yeah.
That was a very, very fun race. Thank you, boys. Liam Hamilton, Luke Johnson, and Benjamin Hignett for joining us in the booth for these last, 5-10 minutes of the race.
Thanks for having us.
Very
Guys. It was
welcome.
a lot of fun and
Thank you.
absolutely terrifying.
Thank you. Yeah.
Carnage on Saturday.
Hopefully not. But very good sports, those three. It is great to see. And I'm just waiting. There we go. So currently our total now, we're nearly a tick under 8K, guys. So awesome effort. And this is only night one of a awesome weekend coming up. Of course, you are watching the Boosted Mobile of Bathurst 12-hour, brought to you by OOR and the race for Malik. Of course, you've got the QR code on screen there, so give that a scan if you are that way inclined, and any small donation helps, whether it's $5 or $500. It all goes towards an amazing cause and to help Malik reclaim his life back. So please, everyone, dig deep. And we've just finished our special community race, and I reckon it's time now for everyone to go grab yourselves a drink, get in your favourite comfy chair, because we're about to get serious, and it's time for the top 10 shootout.
Let's go.
Well, welcome back, everyone, to the Boosted Mobile Bathurst 12hr, brought to you by OOR. And it is go time. It's the most exciting time of the weekend, in my opinion. It is the top 10 shootout. Of course, I am Sean Muller, bringing you all the action. And joining me is the one and only Mitch Hobbs. How are you, good sir?
Look, Sean, I'm pretty good. I'm always excited for a top 10 shootout, and, you know, looking at the times, it looks like the driver's probably holding back a little bit because they don't want to show their true pace, but I'm very excited.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. I reckon we'll see definitely a 58 this evening. I reckon we'll see a few 58s, to be perfectly honest with you. So we are looking here at Connor Hind, who during the classification server did do 3,248 laps. Pretty much was in there 24/7.
Yeah.
So he should know his way around here, hopefully.
Well, he might still need a GPS to take him round. You never know.
That is true. No, I wasn't going to say. I'll say next. We'll leave that one. But looking very strong. Of course, very quick around here. He was up right at the pointy end in qualifying, but got pipped right there at the end by Brad Cook, who in the... I believe he's in the Honda as well. There he is, yes. Did a 58.6 off the top of my head in the qualifying. Yeah, which is, well, quite frankly, ridiculous.
It's insane, but it's very good to see. Now, I've got to get the pronunciation right here, or people will screw me. The GDR. That's how you pronounce it, I'm told. GDR.
Oh, the Dado? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's right. The Datsun, yeah.
Yep, so that's Minson, who's somehow dragged the Rockets Evolved GTR into the top 10. Are we surprised, though, it's Rockets Evolved?
I was going to say, are you surprised they're in the top 10 in the Nissan? Hang on a minute.
Exactly. It's his team just drives his car relentlessly, and they just know how to steer it. Of course, Minson, Stevie Ty, all the Rockets, Lukey Johnson, all the Rockets Evolved lads. They're actually a sneaky shout, I reckon, for a podium on race day as well, personally.
Oh, look, I certainly wouldn't rule them out. It'll be interesting to see how they go in that Nissan. And I've already got people bloody cussing me out in chat. It's 10 seconds, Logan. Seriously. Jesus.
Here we go. So, next out on the track, Death, Taxes, and a Kovacs purple car in a Bathurst shootout.
Yeah.
It's pretty much standard operating procedure, but we have a different driver this evening. It is the one and only Chris Murphy, aka Lunchy, in the... Wow, that's just something. Look at that. Bit of a, lizard snake skin on the purple entry, and that looks magnificent. But an absolute stalwart in shootouts around Bathurst. Be really interested to see what the Kovacs purple entry can do.
Well, I mean, he's internally known in that team as the Bathurst Merchant, so I expect nothing but pace from him.
Yeah, isn't he pretty much, if there's a one of the fruit bowl races or anything, it's pretty much Chris Murphy's in there doing his thing.
Yeah.
Here's Brady Alderton driving for the really a lot of focus groups actually come up with this team name. The team is called Racing.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
So yeah, they've really thought this one through. Brady is a very quick steerer. He was up towards the top of the timesheets as well in the classification. And really keen to see the Mustang, of course, does have some strengths, and this is one of them right here. It's in 5th gear. It's still got another gear to go. That is just silly.
But it doesn't reach said gear. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And it does 286. Imagine if the straight was 500 metres longer and you jumped into 6, you'd be doing about 800 k's an hour by the end, I reckon.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so top 10 shootout. For those who haven't watched before, it's pretty standard kind of stuff. Basically what happens is they'll go out for a outlap, and then they'll have their first flyer, also known as the banker. And then the second lap is when they'll uncork these GT3 machines and try and pop in a sub 2 minute lap. I'd be very shocked if not. I'd be shocked if anyone's above 2 minutes. I reckon we're going to see 59s across the board here.
You've jinxed it now.
Yeah, I know.
The drivers will come after you. Whoever, if someone does a 2-minute, they're coming after you. So I just watch out. Close all your windows, lock them, close your blinds, run. I don't know.
Might just leave the state.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're about to roll along for our top 10 shootout. Looked like 2 there. It was a little quick go, but it was definitely a 59 in the big Merc. So it is nice to see a Merc and a Bathurst shootout.
I can't remember the other bloke's name, and I should know it. That's embarrassing. Jeremy, I can think of your name. I'll think of it.
We are checking.
We are I can't remember. I should know. It's very...
It's just Sean Jacobs and Nick De Silva on my entry.
Yes, it is, but usually they'd have Jeremy, and I still can't think of his last name, Jeremy in with them as well. Now I have to have a look. I can't remember.
So, first lap, always tricky when you're the first one out. Sorry, you know what number you can do, but you're not sure what is the number. Yeah,
and it's always tough being the first one going out, and I don't envy anyone who has that role, because you don't have anything, to aim for. You are setting the bar for people, and that's always, I think that's definitely going to be nerve-wracking for Nick. So we'll have to see how he goes. He's ragging that thing around on the out lap to get the tyres nice and warm for his hot lap, and will be certainly interesting to see what times are brought up, because of course it is the shootout, and the drivers will push their hardest. Hopefully they don't push too hard. And we're hoping to see, a 59 something, or even a 58, from some of the drivers there. The times, as you'll see throughout this evening from the qualifying period, are just unbelievable, some of the times that were pulled out. So can't wait to see what's in store, really.
Couldn't agree more. Very excited for this, but it is Nick De Silva who's going to get us underway. It is Jacobs. Oh, so they've made a driver change. We thought it was Nick. So it is Jacobs. Oh, they've pulled a quick, fast one. I like it.
Ooh.
Comes through Hell Corner now. No, definitely not. I like a bit of a strategy change. So he's up Mountain Straight, unleashes that big AMG V8. Glorious sounding motor vehicle.
Glorious sounding and a glorious livery. I like the minimalistic ones. Let's have a look. Making the way up the top through turn 2 up to the ascent over the top of the hill. If you get the cutting wrong, you're going to be in a world of trouble. It looks stable on the braking. Oh, uses all of the banking on the inside there. Gets the car rotated nicely. Let's see how it fares. Oh, a little bit of understeer. Oh, that was close. Okay, let's not do that again. Through Solomon Park, across the top to McPhillamy. Get this wrong, you're in a world of pain. He's just kept it on. I thought the car dragged a little bit wide. It is De Silva. ACC's been lying to us. Round to the dipper. I know, what a shame. We thought they'd pulled a fast one, but ACC's just pulling a fast one on us. Down to Forest Elbow. This is undoubtedly one of the trickiest corners to get right under the braking. Oh, a bit slidey on the exit. Down onto Conrad. Let's see what they can pull down the straight here. That looked like a pretty good run, a little bit understeery, and I'm not surprised given it's the Merc. It's kind of known for that. So we will see what's pulled out here for De Silva.
Definitely comes through down into the fast corner in Australian Motorsport, and you'll break it probably around the 150 mark, maybe a bit deeper as well. Clips the first part, second part, lovely. Nice little slide there. That'll cost a little bit of time. But remember, this is a banker lap. So it's just important to get on the board. And now Nick De Silva will uncork the AMG. And we should see a real Hollywood number here. So a 59.8 off the bat. That is actually very impressive.
Yeah, no, that's certainly a little bit dodgy. Squirrely, sorry, is the word I was looking for, through turn one. Down the straight. He's holding Delta at the moment, but of course the Delta around Bathurst can lie to you a little bit, so I'm not going to rely too much on that at this point in time. Turn two. This looked pretty good last time, so I don't know how much he's going to get. Holds it nicely, of course. Second lap, the tyres will just be that bit more in the window and a lot more gripped up, so you'll see the times should reduce. Let's see what kind of a run through the cutting. Oh, that looked nice. That was a nice exit. Oh, lost it though on the exit. Bit of a slide over the top now. Needs to stay committed and does. Oh, and he's committed. He's taking a similar line before, matching his previous lap time, so he needs to really commit. Oh, a bit of a curb hit there. Doesn't interrupt the car too much. This is where he went wrong before. There's a bit more use. Not much on the Delta though. Oh, he's really sent that down Skyline though. Holy mother.
Look at the time. Look at the time.
Yep. Oh, it's a good exit out of the dipper. Oh, that's great. That's exactly what he needs. It's looking like, oh my gosh, that was close to the wall. And I reckon he went a bit deep there actually at Forest Elbow too. Oh, he's hit the wall. There goes a 10th on the straight. If you get that wrong, he's going to be crying at that hit.
Certainly, but the time isn't still too bad. He's not bleeding as much as we thought because he kept his boot absolutely in as he plunges now over the rise, down into the chase. It's going to be super deep on the brakes here from Nick De Silva. Time is looking very good at the moment, looking around a 59.7, maybe a 59.6. Slides it through the chase beautifully. Probably, again, bleeding a little bit of time. You can just see a little 10th here and there. Down into Murray's, clips the apex beautifully. But again, the exit just compromised him. But a 59.607, that is a very quick opening statement from Nick De Silva and the Speedy Mite lads.
Yeah, that's a cracking lap. We'll wait to see how that holds up. I mean, that's a very good bar to set. I didn't know where he's going to get the time, but that is a cracking one there from De Silva, and it'll be the responsibility of the rest of the drivers to see if they can match or go faster. But I think we're going to see a couple of people get past that, I'd say.
Certainly, and he joins us right now. Not a bad lap there, Nick.
Yeah, thank you. It's actually PB, so I'll take that.
Oh, when you get a PB, that's always good. How the looked a bit slidey there. How was getting temperature in the tyres? Easy to do or a bit tricky?
Oh, well, I only play this game once a year, so I just went out and sent it.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to get good at ACC, just play it once a year. Job done. No problem. Appreciate Nick for joining us. Thanks, Nick. Great lap, and have a good run on Saturday.
That's
this car, and of course Skill Issue Racing, the team that I tend to drive with. Great bunch of lads. And of course here is Josh Strick, my good mate from Gran Turismo land, and this guy is seriously impressive. Basically jumped on ACC 2 months ago on the PC, and he's in the top 10 shootout, so fair play. And that McLaren looks absolutely gorgeous as he's out there now getting himself all fired up.
Yeah, it's great to see Struick in the top 10 after being in ACC for only those few months now. Across the top, he is committed. Using even the curb on the outside. It's a good run there through McPhillamby. Let's see, he goes over Skyline, tap of the brakes. Probably not as committed as he would be on his next hot lap, so it still looked very good, very tidy, and that's exactly what he's looking for on that banker. He wants to get as close as he can to that 59.6. And he's gone. That's going to be deep. The car just dragged him a little bit wide. But he's pulled it up on the exit. Hopefully that doesn't ruin his run onto the straight, but that was close. I thought I saw the rear lock for a minute there.
Yeah, definitely. But I think it's what you can do. basically, if you get to that point, you just, okay, let's push this hard. Let's see what the car's really got and give you that little bit of knowledge for your second flying lap. Breaks it now into the chase. Just clips it nicely. This is where now, you know, this lap's probably cooked, so you just want to be really nice with the car here. Don't excite the tyres at all and really set yourself up now for your final fly up. He flicks it through Murray's, clips the apex. Nice exit. And now we're going to get a real indicative time, but he did go sub 2 minute. So 59.8 there for Struik. And now he's on through Hell Corner. Lose a little bit there on the exit up Mountain Straight. He'll bang it through the gearbox. He'll probably shift up to 5th over the top of the rise. Even earlier, that means carrying a lot of speed now down into Griffiths Bend. Normally around the 100 metre board, just as that escape road there. Break it in, turn it in. Back to 2nd, then short shift to 3rd. Use all the exit curb. Now to the really tricky braking area at the cutting. Nice and straight, gets the nose in. Lovely exit here from Struik. Now he's starting to wind up the McLaren. Across the top, under the tree. It's right against the wall. There was nothing in that. Plunges down into Dirty Great. Up through Sulman, lovely through there. McPhillamy, slight little chicken lift. And then right across the curb, just holds onto it. That was nearly in the fence, down the S's now. The dipper, super important in the McLaren. Lovely, absolutely nailed that, got beautiful drive. Still that 0.2 on his best lap. Can he find something here at the elbow? Good exit. Oh, just looked a little bit there on the exit, and that's going to bleed time, unfortunately, so he's going to have to absolutely nail this chase complex.
Yeah, that looked really good. I got a little bit clenched for a couple of those corners, just out of the dipper. The car just slid coming over, out of McPhillamy. I think everyone clenched when they saw that. Let's have a look down, just braking after the 150 down into 2nd. Gets it. Oh, pulled up beautifully. That's a good run. But unfortunately, the delta does lie a little bit, so I reckon this might not be quite with De Silva. Let's see if he can pull something in the final corner. That's really late on the brakes, and he's pulled it up beautifully. Can he pull something out here on De Silva? No, he can't. Very close.
Just 59.650. How close do you want it? 0.43 between Struik and De Silva, but that was a fantastic debut in the shootout.
Yeah, I think he'll be clenched after a few of those slides, but that was very, very committed, which is fantastic to see.
Definitely, McLaren we do know is a bit of a better race car, and he does join us. Jeesh, great lap, my good friend. How did that feel?
Yeah, not bad. I was a little bit under the limit, but I was just trying to be a little bit safe. But yeah,
a little bit safe. A couple of sideways moments there. I wouldn't call that safe, but excited for Saturday though.
Yeah, especially with it looking like it could be a little bit wet.
Oh, there you go. So the skill issue boys are looking for a bit of moisture out there. Well, thank you, Josh. Great lap, and have a good run there on Saturday.
Thank you.
With a 59.082 for Oz Team Racing. Great to see them back on the grid. Another stalwart of OOR Enduros. And we should see what the Ferrari's going to do, because there is talk that the Ferrari's not overly strong here.
Well, I'd argue that, actually. I would...
Of course you would.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It is strong in the race, but unfortunately it's the problem is that the BOP is based obviously on qualifying pace overall, which is where it really brings it in, and then it's quite strong in the race, so you have to keep it. Oh my god, that was close. You have to keep an eye on them in the race. The Ferraris will be ones to watch out for, you mark my word.
Who's out now on his first fly at the moment. He comes into the elbow. Nice exit at the elbow. The Ferrari, I feel though, when you get the Ferrari and you actually set it up and it feels really nice, it is a very easy car to drive fast.
It is. Yes, it is. If you know how to drive it, I've spoken to a couple of people recently who've given it a go, and they say it drives like none of the other cars, and they don't understand how to drive it, which is fair enough because it is a very unique driven car. Oh, and he's pushing all the limits there. Wow, that was close. Down to the final corner. This is looking like a nice lap, and if he can banker this up near De Silva, he's on for a cracker. And he did a 59.0 on the quali, so I'd say he'll probably. Oh. 59.9, that's not a great lap.
Going to have to find something here, Breno. Oh, look at that. Oh, absolutely nailed Hell Corner, and here comes the time. This is going to reap rewards all the way up Mountain Straight. How deep does he go into Griffiths now? Or Quarry Bend, depends who you ask, but we'll sort that out later. So planted, the Ferrari. Look at that. Absolutely no excitement whatsoever. Almost looks boring. How deep does he go into the cutting? Nice traditional line. Then runs it out a little wide. He's point now. Breno, here we go. This is what we expect. He's just starting to turn the wick up on the Ferrari. Right out against the wall. Still 0.2 up, so he's going to have to find a tenth or two if he wants to go top of the timesheets here. Oh, wow. How deep's go over Skyline? This is... Oh, it looked really loose there, the back end, but he held on it beautifully and absolutely threw it down the S's. There we go. There's a tenth or two. And now he's only 0.4 up. Now we're getting into Hollywood territory. Based on our numbers at the moment, he's probably on a 59.6, maybe a 59.5, but it'll all come down to the chase as he heads down Conrod now and unleashes the Ferrari V6 with a couple of hairdryers strapped to it. Comes over the rise. How deep does he go on the brakes? He'll definitely 150, I reckon, even deeper than that. Look at that, nearly at the 100 board. Clips the apex, pulls it up. He's only half a second up here. Breno has absolutely uncorked this one. What a lap this is from Breno. This looks like it's going to go straight to the top of the timesheets. It's going to be extremely close. Now through Murray's. Nice exit, nice and straight on the exit. Look at that, a 59.5. Bang. Number one and the first one under a 59.6. Breno Ellis, that was a stunning lap.
Yeah, there's probably some clenching moments in there. I just saw especially down at the dipper, he come a little bit too hot down Skyline, which forced him a little bit deep in the dipper, and he's joining us in the box. Breno, that was a cracking lap. Looked like, maybe a couple of small little errors, but overall you should be very happy with that.
Oh, mate, definitely left some pace on the table. The first lap was not what I was hoping for. The fact it was a 59 was a bit shocking to me, but I'll take it. Like, it's a lot of pressure to do a 2-lap shootout. So I'm pretty happy to basically qualify at least where we qualified in the practice, the qualification service. So 59.5, yeah, left as I said, left a little bit on the table. A little bit deep through the dipper, as I think I heard you mention earlier.
Yeah.
And probably not the cleanest chase I've ever had, but yeah, pretty happy with that lap time. So we're starting at worst was at P8 on the grid. So
yeah, no, absolutely. P8 will be great. We wish you the best of luck for Saturday, Breno, and we'll see you out on track.
Thank you very much, gents.
Three entry for Moreham Racing as he's out on track at the moment. Oh, if you don't mind as well, and really pushing on his first flyer as well, not leaving anything on the table. Wants to get maximum heat into those tyres. Oh, again, really close to that outside curb, which can fire across the road into the fence. Don't know much about Will here. I haven't watched him drive a lot, so Hobbsy, do you know more about Will than I do?
Yeah, I've seen Will race an OOR a couple times. He's always very fast and very consistent. I was actually, I don't know if anyone saw just over the top there, there's quite a few taps of the brakes over the top. I don't know if that's trying to play it safe there or just not quite the car getting hooked up. So I look forward to seeing what lap time this is. But no, Will, he's a very fast driver. I think he's competed in 1 or 2, possibly sprint series. I can't recall. I think it was in the Ferrari potentially, or maybe the McLaren. So No, he's certainly one that's always been up there when he's been in the car. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he pulls out here on the final corner. Let's see what this is across the line. I'm expecting probably high 50. Oh,
wow. A 59.3 first flyer. Right.
Okay, he's not messing around, people, and he's almost a 10th up out of the turn one. He is on fire here, even with those taps of the brakes. I didn't know how he was going over the top, and he's absolutely nailed that. Already a 10th ahead of Alice on essentially what would be a banker lap for him. Turn 2 now. Should be nice and late on the brakes. Hold third. Good trail braking. Didn't quite use probably all the gradient on the hill there and all the curvature in the banking, but still 2/10 up coming into the cutting. Oh, he's really light on brakes into first. That's a good use. He is winding this up here a little bit. Just not quite the turbo lag, probably not helping him there on the exit. 2/10 up. Oh, and he's very close to the wall coming over the top. Let's see how he goes through Solomon Park at the Great, coming up to McPhillamy. Oh, he's right up against the wall there. There you go. So a little bit of time maybe there for him. Oh, not as maybe committed through McPhillamy, but let's have a look down the hill. Oh, he broke over the crest. He's committed here. That's very bold. Oh, it gets the car rotated nicely through the dipper. 3/10 up. Oh, he almost had a 58 on the Delta there, and he's still got a third of the lap to go. Down to Forest Elbow. Oh, a little bit wide, but still gets committed on the power, but there's a 10th, yeah. It's a 10th, yeah. I think he might have locked it, actually.
So just reading as well, in real life kart races, so he does love his little brake taps. It is a bit of a karting technique. Down the chase now. How deep does he want to go? By the Delta, very deep, extremely deep. Again, just lose it on exit. Exits do seem to be a little bit of a problem here for Hammond. Just got Murray's. Gets it nicely turned in. Uses the whole road and slides it a little bit on the exit, but will go straight to the top with a 59.347. That is a very impressive lap early on, and that is a bit of a statement lap.
Yeah, doing that on a banker lap, that's the 59.3. That is a cracker.
And he does as well. Very quick out there, mate, and very nice opening lap as well.
Yeah, thanks, mate. I was like 2/10 up on the second lap and just kind of stuffed up a couple of corners. Just pressure got to me a bit. But yeah, I was pretty happy with that.
And the elbow, it looked like the elbow, you nailed the entry, but the exit just cost you a bit.
Yeah, I lost about a 10th there, but what can you do?
Yeah, well, long race on Saturday, and thanks for joining us. Have a good run.
Thanks, mate.
We don't really need to talk much about this. This is standard operating procedure, and it is a lunchy behind the wheel. We do normally see Pigeon this one in the shootout, but he has handed the reins over. And what can the Kovacs purple machine do in its very striking snake livery? He heads up Mountain Straight now towards Griffin's Beam. I reckon we might see a low 59 here.
Yeah, look, I'd say Chris will probably just play it a little bit safe. I saw his turn one probably wasn't quite in the line that he'd ideally, optimally like to take. But just a little bit wide there at the cutting line. It's interesting seeing the cuttings actually catching a few people out. That they're getting it turned in nice and early, but it seems to be, I don't know if it's just the server or the way that it's gripped up. It's not quite pulling them to the inside as probably what they're expecting. So hopefully they can adjust that. This is looking like a pretty good run overall. Oh, God, my goodness. Don't touch the dirt there. You could be in a world of trouble. It's good committing down Skyline. Just gets it pulled off of the dipper. Oh, a little bit of the grass there through the exit of the dipper down to Forest Elbow. Let's see how he goes. Gets it turned in. Oh, nicely there. Good on exit. Stays away from the wall, but keeps it nice and close there. Millimetres away, I dare say. And down Conrod Straight he comes in that purple machine. And overall, it's been a pretty good banker. I haven't really noticed any huge mistakes other than maybe that little touch of dirt at McPhillamy and just maybe the slip at the cutting. But otherwise, it's been a pretty good lap. Oh, maybe
Ooh,
it's a tad
missed his
wide
mark
there.
there.
Yeah, but that's okay. You can actually hit the grass through there. And we'll see how he goes at the final corner here. This looks like a pretty solid lap up until maybe just that last little sector. Ooh, a 59.8. So he's got a little bit of work to do here. Let's have a look down at turn 1. This is where, ooh, wide again. Just can't quite get it pulled up in that car. There you go. Hammond's got the fastest first and third sectors, but De Silva, by the look of it, I think, if I saw correctly, must have had the fastest middle sector. The ACC camera doesn't know where to look. Down to turn 2 at whatever bend you'd like to call it. Let's see what the delta's looking like. That's a bit tighter. That's nice. That's a really good run. You really, really want to hold the mid-corner speed through there, and that's where you gain some time. Through the cutting now. Let's have a look. Good line and the rub it in line. There you go.
Yeah,
a little bit of a slide there, but that's going to compromise him. That's a problem.
The McLaren just seems like cannot get the power down. Sliding on exit everywhere. Murphy's really trying to lean on it and just cannot get that power down at the moment. So this is looking on identical lap time at the moment. 59.8 currently on the board as he flings it through McPhillany. Breaks it over the at Skyline. That was brave. Trying to find a little bit of time through the S's and the Dipper, and he has found nearly 2/10 here. So Murphy is trying to just see what he can extract. Nearly 0.3 up. Oh, that scraped the wall. That is probably going to be that lap done, because this will bleed time now all the way down Conrad. But no one, Chris, will probably take a risk at the chase and find a 10th or 2.
Yeah, he's got at least 2/10 to find if he wants to be above Struick at the moment. Let's see what he does. He did make a bit of a meal of it on the last lap. That looks a bit tidier. A little touch of the grass, which is fine. Oh, that's not a touch on the exit there, though. So almost 2/10 up. If he can pull something out the final corner here, he could. And I say could very sparingly. Oh, there you go. Is it going to get above Struick, though? Just. Ooh.
Just. He clutched that last those last two corners. Absolutely clutched it to find that time. But all in all, a pretty solid lap there from Murphy. But of course, being Kovacs purple, they're already focused on Saturday, and he does join us. Lunchy, not a bad lap, mate.
No, he doesn't want to talk to you.
No, he's had enough. Yep. He doesn't want to talk to us at all. That's how happy he is about it.
Yep. Sorry, thank you. I forgot on push talk.
How was the lap?
It was all right. I desperately needed a cough the whole time, but you know.
Didn't that make you drive faster, Lunchy? That's how it worked.
You would think so, but.
So mega effort though, because he's, as you can probably hear, not feeling the best, but good for him to join us, and we'll let him go and cough and get himself some nice warm tea, mate, and get ready for Saturday. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, gentlemen.
The man himself, lunch bag, Chris Murphy. Here is Sam Misson here for the Rockets Evolved in the GDR, as they would say. And a cracking lap here, and he was looking very fast in the practice, so I can't wait to see what he's got in store. The Nissan will absolutely haul on the straight, so I'm looking forward to seeing this fridge driving around Bathurst. It's a good run through there. This car looks really stable around here, and I think people actually underestimate the Nissan quite a lot in its overall ability, but these boys just show it's still got plenty of potential left in it at these tracks, and it's been a very tidy run so far from Misson. Oh, nice and close to the wall. The really odd thing about that corner is you have to commit, because the curb actually saves you a bit because it's banked. So you just have to commit and pray to God that you don't overcommit and hit the wall. Oh, that's a beautiful run through McPhillamy. Let's have a look. Tap the brakes over Skyline. Nice use of the curb. Doesn't upset the car. It can happen there. Good use of the curb down to the Dipper. Oh, that is just chef's kiss through the Dipper exit there. You couldn't ask probably for anything better. Oh, and right up close to the wall there at Forest Subway. This is, for a banker, this is cracking lap.
Very neat and tidy here from Misson in the Nissan. And as he unloads the GTR, not the quickest in a straight line, but its acceleration is absolutely ridiculous. So we jump on board now, and we'll see how deep he goes into the chase. Easily past the 150 board. kisses the apex beautifully. No, a little bit of a slide there, a little bit of a correction, maybe half a tenth there. Just got Murray's to go. Again, nice and deep on the brakes. Kisses the apex. This is a very clean banker. It's a 59.5 straight out of the box here from Misson. And I reckon we can see a 59.3. His qualifying lap was pretty much a 59 dead, so he's definitely got the pace in the GTR and in that absolutely striking Calisonic retro throwback livery. It looks absolutely glorious as it heads over the rise on Mountain Straight up towards Griffin's Bend. Now this is, we've seen a few, probably from here to the cutting, just a couple little errors, but lovely there from Sam. Just beautiful. Breaks it, oh, narrow into there and a little bit narrow on the turn as well. Does he get the exit? He does. Drives the GTR out. That's its strong suit. It's acceleration. Now up under the tree. Right out against the wall, almost sliding it. Lovely through great. Up through Silman, and oh, that was again a slight little touch through McPhillamy. Now, how deep does he go over the top? Oh, a nice little, it was almost a safety tap over the top, but he's carrying beautiful speed.
That was too fast. Wow. That had me on edge. Oh, that's a tap of the wall. He's lucky he didn't validate there, down to Forest Elbow. This is, if he can pull this up, this is, oh, that's going to be a beautiful exit. That is just, oh, sublime. Loses a little bit of time, but hopefully he'll hold that on straight, and I think he will. This is, wow, this is, knowing the delta, this is probably going to be a 0.2. This is going to be cracking. That is a fantastic marker to hit, but he's still got a couple of corners to go, so there's more time to be found. Let's have a look. He'll break after the 150 and does about 120 through the second to last. Oh, that is absolutely masterful there from this. And look at the time. Hang on. Don't get too excited. But if he... Oh.
Can he get it? I guess Murray's perfect. Here we go. We could be at 58. It is. It's a 58.967. Minson has absolutely gone bananas. Wow, what a lap. Rockets Evolved has launched from Cape Canaveral. Unbelievable lap.
I actually don't think I can find the words for that. Given that that's his PB, I think that is... Wow, that is just... Oh, that here he is, Sam. That is, we're lost for words in the box. That's a cracking lap.
Cheers, mate. I don't know where that came from.
I was going to say, that's your PB, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty well.
No, that's a perfect time to pull it out.
Not a bad time.
Yeah, pulled it out the bag.
Unbelievable lap. Really well done. That was, cracking to watch as well. Sets you up pretty good for the weekend.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. Just weather dependent, I guess. Hopefully, we stay out of trouble and have a good race.
Well, that's what it's all about. Well, thanks for joining us, and again, amazing lap, and have a good run on Saturday.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Let's have a good one.
That was something to withhold. We're getting to the point here. No Admiral name in the 711 GSR car. This is a very well-known car amongst the community. A 159.0, the Bison, that's right. They've brought the Bison back here through turn 2 in the Ferrari. One of 3 in the top 10 shootout, the final one to do a lap. So there you go. Misson has the best first and second sector. It doesn't even have the best third sector. So if he'd have done that, that would have been... Oh, I can't even imagine what that is. The Rockets Evolve boys would be absolutely... wetting themselves with excitement over that lap. That if that's not pole for them, that doesn't matter for them. That, oh my goodness, that had me on edge there. If that's not pole,
that was a little close.
If that 58.9 is not pole, Sam should still be proud of that. That is in the Nissan. Holy moly!
It's an incredible lap. Absolutely incredible. It's to see a 58 in a car that's 125 years old, incredible, yes. Sam, incredible.
Yeah, that is fantastic. Well, Name hasn't had, look, I'll be real, he hasn't had the cleanest banker lap here, but he's known for his pace, his Name, and for 59.0 in qualifying, he is no slouch, and he will give everything in this second lap. It's looking nice and smooth. And I can't wait to see what he brings in store for us on this second lap down the final corner. Let's have a look and see what this banker lap is. I don't think it's going to obviously blow anyone out of the waters, but let's see. That's very good. 59.6. Be happy with that. Yeah, no, absolutely. I wouldn't be complaining about that. That's 2 positions immediately. Down turn 1. Looked a little bit bouncy. Didn't use all of the curb on exit, so that might affect him a little bit. Let's go down Mountain Straight now up to Griffin's Bend. And car is just... I mean, that livery is a very well-known Bison livery. Turn 2, here he is. Let's have a look and see how much of the... Oh, that looked a little bit understeery for about half a second there, but he's pulled it up nicely. Round to the cutting now. Let's see how he goes on the braking. Very wide. That's it's been interesting watching people's strategies. Yeah, through the cutting, actually. Just seeing, you saw Missing there go a little bit tighter, which generally is actually the line I prefer to take. Some people going a little bit wider, so it's good to see the difference for some drivers. He's lost a little bit of time there. Oh, through over to McPhillamy. That is just on the edge. Oh, a bit too much curb there for what I would consider my liking. Over the top of the hill. Through Skyline down towards the dipper. Oh, keeps it nice and tight. This could be a good run out of the dipper if he pulls this up, and does, just away from the ball, but has to really jerk the wheel to the right, so loses a little bit of time. Oh, around Forest Elbow. Can he pull the exit up nicely? He can. About a 10th up, but obviously that Delta's a bit of a liar, as we've already worked out, so we'll see where this brings him down Conrod. It tends to be, I find, about probably a half a 10th wrong. So we'll have to keep a bit of an eye on that. So he's probably about half a 10th up at this point. Down to second to last. Should be down into third. Might short shift second, sorry. Short shift third's what I had in mind. That's a good amount of time. Yeah, 2 tenths. That'll put him up into P3 provisionally at this point in time. With still a couple more cars to run.
And he's nailed Murray's as well.
Should be, P3. That's a great lap. 59.
Fantastic. Not bad for your debut in a shootout, eh?
Yeah, look, I wouldn't be complaining.
So, very nice lap there from Name. Didn't look risky. Like, it looked a bit sort of bouncy in that, but it didn't look risky, and that's sort of what you want to do, especially with a long race coming up on Saturday. And he does join us. How was the lap? How'd you feel out there?
Doesn't want to talk to you either.
Yeah, must be another push to talk. Well,
hello.
Yep.
Sorry, mate.
How was the lap? Did you more in it, or you felt like that was pretty much all you could give?
I think I can give more, but I feel like I don't want to race it. So if I push too much, I might get an accident or something. So I think it's better to keep it on track for now. But I'm looking forward for the race again, to be honest.
Yeah, agree. I think, the GSR boy, I think you're in for a cracking run. You're another team that I have got a sneaky eye on, so look forward to seeing how you go. But thanks for joining us, and enjoy your race on Saturday.
Yes, gladly. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to see the GSR boys. But here we go. This is the man who held the fastest lap in qualifying. It is Brad Cook for the Smokestack Racing Team in the Honda, I believe the only Honda on the grid, in fact, Sean. So I'm, as a person who's very fond of the Honda, I'm very glad to see it in a shootout today. And with Brad at the wheel, Brad is probably one of the most experienced Honda drivers that we've got here in OOR, and he is going to show us how it's done, and he is committing even on this first lap. Wow. And it's just, the car just looks so planted, even though I'm told it's a death trap, but it just... the way that Brad is gliding it over the top, it just looks majestic, and hasn't been any large issues here, but I think Brad wants to try and put in a good banker before really giving it that shot that he's looking for. Oh, and he just come millimetres from the wall. He is not holding back here, even on this banker lap, and we'll see the kind of speed that the Honda will hold down the straight. I think it's mid 280s, if I can recall correctly.
Used to be a rocket, I remember back in the day.
Yeah, I think it's about 284, something like that. There you go, 285. So it's no slouch on the straight. Oh, and just a good run there out of the final corner.
This has been a very impressive opening lap here from Brad Cook. Is he cooking? Lovely through Murray's. They looked really tight again. Very unlike the Honda, and he goes straight to second as well. But he's still got to find nearly 0.2 on Minson's time, which is looking very large at the moment. Lovely through Hell Corner, up Mountain Straight now. But again, just losing a little bit of time here. So the Honda, as we know, bit deathly, does like to kill you. Probably won't tell you about it either. Down in the Griffin's out. There's the escape road. That's your braking marker. Lovely. Turns it in. Nice exit. Oh, again, just losing a little bit of time on the exit. The exits are catching our drivers out. Oh, uses the wide line into the cutting.
Oh, that was a good exit. Yep,
that was great exit. Now under the tree. Oh, left a lot on the table at the wall. That's probably that's most amount we've seen.
I think.
Yeah.
I would say it's pretty gripped up by the look of it. Let's have a look over McPhillamy. Oh, he's really pushing. 10th.5. He needs a little bit more than that. And he didn't brake until he was way over the curve. He's pushing very hard down to the dipper. 3.5 tenths up. Hello. Oh, and he's just kept off the wall. Had to just move away a little bit more rapidly than hoping. Down Forest Elbow. Oh, what an exit. 4. Oh, he just got a bit slidey on the exit, though. Oh,
probably won't cost him too much.
Yeah, half a tenth, possibly a little bit more. So he's provisionally ahead of Missing at the moment. And if he puts this together, this is going to be a cracking lap from the Cookman himself. Down, he'll break about the 120 and does. And just bit of the use of the curb. That is gorgeous. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's, half a tenth, but more importantly, he is provisionally ahead of Missing down the final corner. What's he got left in here? And he's just, that's just lost it. But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Look at that.
Doesn't matter.
58.80 there from Brad Cook. Slid it on. It probably cost him nearly a tenth or two there at Murray's. So that did have the potential maybe of a 58.7. But all in all, though, amazing lap. Brad, not bad, mate. Not bad.
Thank you.
We're just having a look, Mr. Bradley, and I reckon you still maybe had a little bit left there on the table. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, bottled Forest Elbow, bottled the cutting, bottled the
bottled a few.
Couple of attempts left in there, but we'll see what Connor's got for us. I'm sure the pressure's on. You know what he'd be saying, Hobbsy?
Yes, I do. I do know what he'd be saying, but no, we'll keep an eye on him. And thanks for joining us, Brad, and we'll look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Have fun.
Yeah, thanks, boys.
Well, Mr. Brad Cook there. He's the man he was talking about, Connor Hind, in the Arena Open Sports car, 58.767 now. Of course, Brad and Connor and I and a bunch of the other boys in the teams there, they were all part of a little group, and Connor's not going to hold back. He's going to be aiming. He's going to be aiming for Brad's time. I can tell you that for certain. And he will not be holding back. He loves the Mustang round here. He absolutely adores it, and he's going to be letting loose here. And that car, it is a big slab of American material, Sean. I've got to admit.
It is. It's a giant brick. I just looking at his outlap or his first banker here. Oh, he's leaning on. Oh, I say that now. He's starting to really lean on it. Through McPhillamy. Oh, uses that whole curve. Bit of Scotty McLaughlin style. And then throws it down the mountain. Lovely through the dipper. Gets a good exit as well. Out towards the Stupid Elbow.
Oh, is that what it's called now? Is it the Stupid Elbow?
Yep, it's the official name change. Heading down Cotton. Now, this is where the Mustang unleashes its little party piece. This thing is powered by a nuclear missile.
Yeah,
it's an absolute rocket ship.
Yeah, this is where it makes all the other cars look silly. It's like 289, 290 almost.
In fifth.
Yeah. It's insane. Oh, good run through there. Probably left a little bit on the table, but he just wants that banker lap and look pretty smooth otherwise. Down the final corner, let's see what sort of time he can put in. It's very close up the top there, within a tenth of each other. Let's see where this puts him. Ooh,
Only sixth, okay.
59.5. Okay, so he's
got work to
left
do.
a little bit. Yeah, and he will absolutely send it now. First corner. All right, yep.
There we go.
Oh, a little bit slidey though. Hang on. That was a 10th there. I reckon he lost probably another half a 10th, and I hope for his sake that's not the difference between him getting pole and not getting pole. Down to turn 2 now over the hill. Let's see how aggressive it is. Yeah, on the power, nice and early.
Oh, he uses the whole road there. Nearly clipped that wall. That was now into the cutting. How brave does he want to be? Use that slightly narrower line and gets a great drive as well. Here we go. Connor's winding up.
Yeah, but I reckon he lost a 10th, just the way that it took the cutting.
That was close.
Yeah, that was close. And down McPhillamy, I think he's got a bit more time to spare here too. Oh, yep. He's going for it. Let's have a look over top. He went a little bit deep down here, so I think he's got some more time. Oh, he's kept a little bit tighter. Through the dipper now. And a good exit. There you go. Oh, yes. Here you go. That's where the time loss was. Let's have a look. Oh, really shallow line. Ooh. That's a good exit. Oh, he's just there. He probably needs a 10th and a half on the delta to be matching.
It's not too bad here from Connor. It's definitely okay at the moment. Can he find a little bit more there at the chase? 280, nearly 90 kilometres an hour. He'll stand on the middle pedal. Flick it across. Clips the apex. Lovely. He's found 0.7. Now we're starting to cook. This is starting to really motor along. He'll see that delta that Brad's done and he'll want to beat it. 0.6 up, Connor Hine in the big bad Mustang. He's now 0.7 up. Is this going straight to the top? No!
You know what?
Zero.
You know what?
Wow.
Oh, I don't know if you saw it, but the rear end was coming around at him at the final corner. And I reckon he just hit that curb just a little bit too much. And that's where he lost probably the time he was looking for.
Wow, absolutely nothing in that. Look at that. But he does join us out, mate. Not a bad lap at all.
Good day, Miller. What's going on? Oh, yeah, not too bad. The car didn't feel great on the first lap, but made up for it.
Wow. Not too bad.
Very little work.
Yeah.
Did you know this?
Look, you should know right now. I'm packing a drink, so...
Yeah, I was going to say, he's got his Bogues Reds out, and he's on the drinks, but that looked like a very good lap, Connor. Just that, I reckon, and I think you know it as well as I do, you probably lost that 12 milliseconds you needed at the final corner.
Yeah, the car tried to loop around on me, and I was like, I'll keep the boot in it and see what happens.
Yeah, no, but that's a cracking lap, mate. We look forward to seeing you and the lads, of course, out on track on Saturday. So good luck to you for Saturday, sir.
Awesome, thank you, sir.
Well, it's all come down to this, Sean. One car left, the 714 team of racing. Very original. Brady Adderton with a 58.772. What has he got on the table for us?
This is going to be intriguing to watch. Of course, 58.7 got him in, so the pace is there. We know he's got the pace. Of course, sharing this car with the one and only Lucas Keys on the weekend. And I've got a feeling we could see this could be a pole lap. I don't want to go earlier though, because that lap from Cook is still very good, but I have heard rumours of Brady can go quicker than that 58.8 on a shootout run. So
yeah, but it's this run that matters.
That's right. Well, yes.
No, that's stating the obvious. Yes, yeah. He's not holding back on this banker either. Bit deep though. Oh, just through the dipper, just pulls it up nicely. He gets close to the fence on the exit, but just pulls it up nicely, not to hit the wall. A little bit deep out of Forest Elbow, but he's just going to put in a nice banker lap, and then he can go full rage mode on this second lap.
What's your theory on a banker lap? Do you play it safe, or do you go a bit aggressive?
If you have the confidence in the car and reckon it's gripped up, I say go for it. Obviously, I wouldn't give 100%. I'd leave probably 10 to 15% on the table. But I feel like the only reason I say you go for it is because if your second lap is ruined, then at least you've got a pretty good lap in on the first one. Let's see what he does across the line. Wow, a 59.0 well, here we go. He's going to wind this up. Let's see. He's coming for you, Brad. And that is that's bouncy. Oh, that's the first time I think we've seen someone actually do that on a lap, and that's not the time you want to be seeing someone do that. That is certainly a way to lose half a tenth to a tenth on the straight there, Sean. I don't like that.
No, definitely not. It does this weird bouncing and just cannot get traction down. Now throws in the Griffin's Bend. Lovely through there. Good exit as well, using the whole curb. Now up towards the cutting. Which line does he take? He used the way outside line, then just sweeps it across. Beautiful exit as well. No, not exciting the rear end. Now up under the tree. Again, just not sliding at all. It is looking very neat and tidy here. This normally means it's a very quick lap. Now over the rise of McPhillamy's. Backs it in motocross style. Now up over to Skyline. Brakes. I did not see brake lights there.
He did. Oh, no, too deep.
No, that's too deep. That's the lap gone.
Yeah, that'll be it. He gave it a bloody good shot. But he just, he did the right thing, committing and not hitting the brakes over Skyline, but I don't think he was on them quite quick enough. Yeah, and he knows it might almost be invalid. He knows that's it. Well, a Honda on pole and a Nissan on the second row. Who would have seen that coming?
Oh, I'm not going to hear the end of this. Oh, boy. But great lap there from Bradley Cook. Absolutely nailed that lap. Connor Hyde, well done there in the Mustang. But for me, the qualifying performance of that session was definitely missing in the Nissan. 3 drivers under the 59 barrier. Not one driver got over 2 minutes. Incredible shootout. Ridiculous pace. And it sets up for an absolute ripper on Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got the man himself, Brady Addison, in with us. Brady, that was that banker lap. I was leaning forward in my seat to see where you had on that second one, but just Skyline looked like it might have had you on a plate there.
It did. I had a good banker lap, and then I was coming into McPhillamy and tapped the wall, and it sort of glued me to the wall and pushed me out, and I sort of just lost it a little bit there. And then when I went through the S's, I just didn't really get it. But it was a good shootout.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It was a very good one to see, and we look forward to seeing what you and Lucas have a good shot on Saturday. And I mean, you're still starting on the second row of the grid, so it'll still give you a good chance.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to it. I hear it's going to be a bit wet, but hopefully Lucas can pull me along.
I think it's pretty even there, mate. But great lap and strap in for a long day on Saturday.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, that was that was an amazing shootout. That is the quickest shootout we have seen here as well, basically in OOR history. So very impressive there. But all in all, it's been a great night of racing and fun as well. And of course, it is all for the one and only Neale aka Malik. And because the QR code is there on screen, so grab a quick screenshot of that one. And of course, all funds go towards Neale's fight against CF and his double lung transplant. And basically, the main reason is to give him his life back. And he is a legend. But other than that, any final words, Hobbsy? I'm sure you've got something to say.
Oh, look, that was just something to withhold. I don't know if we'll ever see a top 10 shootout as fast and as close up in the top positions like that again. So bring on Saturday, I say.
Definitely. And Saturday, so it will be 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, the 15th of February for the Boosted Mobile Bathurst 12hr, brought to you by OOR. It's going to be a great day of racing. We're going to have plenty of fun in the box as well. Hopefully a couple of guests, and we're just going to enjoy ourselves, but most important, and if you can, dig deep, and whether it's $5 or $500, I've been saying every little bit helps. And other than that, I reckon we could sign off the evening, and it's been a bit of a blast.
Sure has, and looking forward to seeing everybody on Saturday. Looking forward to seeing you, Sean. We'll be in, of course, for the first hour, so can't wait for that.
Yes, certainly. And most importantly, thank you to everyone who's watching, and thank you to all that have given to a great cause. And other than that, enjoy the rest of your evening.